showed up wearing her bike wear. Just like I had hoped like some people would.
Terry, can you tell me, do you remember the first time you met your to-be husband, Doug?
I actually met Doug on a ride. It was a KDK ride that Sally Chu had organized on a Sunday. And this was a year ago in November. And Doug was trying to get into road biking to enhance his gravel riding and cross riding. And I'd never met him before. He noticed I didn't wear a ring and he introduced himself, and it just kind of went from there. And we had so much in common. We already rode bikes a lot, and he's just a wonderful guy. I love him.
And what are you guys doing for your honeymoon?
We are going to Georgia, and we are going to do a gravel ride, a gravel race called the Middle Georgia Epic. And it's a 200K race. So that's about 120 miles on gravel. We're gonna do, which is probably gonna take over 8 hours, but we're ready. We train for it, and that's what we do. That's what we love, and so we'll be there for the weekend, and maybe Monday too, since we both have off for the holiday. But, yeah.
A bicycle ride? How long ago was that?
About a year and 3 months ago.
And you're going on a big honeymoon ride, right?
Leaving Friday, going to Georgia, 120-mile gravel race.
Wow.
But I'm going to follow her. She's going to pull me around the whole ride.
And this is your dad? And what do you think about your son marrying another cyclist?
Well, he's going to be fine. That's all we need.
He said he saw you right in. That's awesome.
I'm Christine. Hi, Terry. It's nice to meet you. We're glad we could be here to celebrate y'all today.
Well, I'm so glad you guys came.
It's gorgeous.
You did ride in road.
I did, but I have to tell you, like, this is Brian's jealous. Like, he so badly wishes he could have been away from our wedding.
You got your jersey on. I'm so happy. I'm so glad to see that.
I was like, do you want to change? He's like,
No. I love that.
How did you get here? How did you get to Boston?
Oh, I went straight at 31, you know, and then across the bridge, and then Airport Road, and that eventually hits 20, state 20, and then, just 20 all the way, and then crosses the gate. There's a lot.
Crazy.
I was surprised. Yeah, I was surprised how many people were coming in right then. Yeah.
Well, I heard on the news that you wanted to run away, so he's never
Gotcha. They still look bad though.
I got to get my miles up there where I keep it hard.
Can you get a picture of him while he was riding? Oh, that would have been great.
So did you ride all the way
you
from
could just take a
Birmingham?
random one and say it was him riding up here.
We'll check you on Strava.
Brian, did you ride all the way from Birmingham?
I did.
How long what time did you start?
1:30.
This morning?
Yes.
And then what time did you get here?
Well, I got a little bit lost inside the arsenal, so I didn't get here till almost 10. It was...
Wow.
But,
Now, what route did you take coming up?
well, Highway 31 just goes all the way from Birmingham through Decatur, across the river there, and then go on up to Airport Road, which takes you to 20, and then you take 20, and it's the the rolling road that takes you all the way over to the Arsenal Road down there.
Now, when did you first meet Terry and Doug?
Well, I mean, just through the biking community, we've done a number of rides together. I don't remember the exact date, but it's just been awesome,
And is this your wife?
Yes, this is my wife, Christine.
Now, Christine, do you ride bikes too?
No,
She's a runner.
not room for a bicycle in our house because he's got too many of them.
She's a runner. She just did the Mercedes half marathon
Very good.
on Sunday.
Very good. How you first met them? Sarah, this is you and your husband.
Yes, this is Scott.
And you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Sarah Schlattman. This is Scott Schlattman. And we first met Terry on a bike ride, I'm sure.
I was mountain biking several years ago. I met Doug.
We are so excited for them and we wish them all the best. And we know they're going to be very happy together. So congratulations, guys.
Glad you guys made it. Single. I know. I'm losing that name. Finally. Yes. You guys enjoy yourself. And I'll see you later.
I actually met Terry riding. Imagine that. I don't remember what ride, but riding.
Okay.
Steve and Susan Salomon. We've riding with Terry for a few years now.
Okay.
I'm Renee Rogers. I met Terry on a ride. Learning how to ride my bike actually, so.
Terry riding.
All right, here we go. We want to welcome everyone and thank you for coming. We've been invited here today to share with Doug and Terry a very important moment in their lives. They've been strengthened by their ever-growing love and understanding of each other, and that they have learned to depend on each other no matter what life brings their way. As they stand before us and unite in marriage, they are declaring to each other and to all of us present that they will be by each other's side no matter what life brings their way from this day forward. This is such an incredible experience that words often fail us when we try to explain it. But trying to describe love is still one of our favorite pastimes. We use the words, we have to write stories and poems and songs about love. And even though we describe love in different ways, and love can look different from one person to another, we all know it when we see it. And we see it here today in you. The declaration of wedding vows is a solemn pledge and will affirm your love for one another as you join in marriage. Terry and Doug, you've both chosen to wear rings as a reminder of your love and union. These rings, like your love, have come from humble beginnings, and through a combination of fortunate discovery and effort, imperfect beings shape it into something extraordinary. It's the process of making something beautiful where there was once nothing at all. As you look at these rings over the years, I hope you remember that. You've created something invaluable, and just as I know you'll protect these rings, I'm confident you'll protect the commitments you've made to one another today. So Terry, I ask you now, please place the ring on Doug's finger. Terry, will you take Doug as your favorite person, to laugh with him, go on adventures with him, support him through life's toughest moments, be proud of him, grow old with him, and find new reasons to love him each and every day? If so, please say I do. I do. Doug, please place the ring on Terry's finger. Doug, will you take Terry as your favorite person, to laugh with her, go on adventures with her, support her through life's toughest moments, be proud of her, grow old with her and find new reasons to love her each and every day? If so, please say I do. And will you, Terri and Doug, be each other's partners from this day forward? Will you bring out the best in one another, share your happiest moments together, and love each other absolutely for the rest of this lifetime and for whatever may come next? If so, please say we do. We do. With those few words, and by the authority vested in me by the ordinance of God and the laws of this state, Doug and Terri, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is truly a privilege and an honor to introduce for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Doug and Terri Lettrill. That's it.
Folks, it's going to take a little while for everybody to get the food and stuff set out, so just mingle and have fun and relax and enjoy yourselves.
All right, we have Sally Chu here. Sally, tell us how you first met this couple.
Oh, the couple, actually. They came on my bike ride, winter training ride, a few months ago. So it's been their 1 year anniversary of first meeting on my bike ride that I hosted.
So you were the one that instigated them getting together. Good job.
Right. Terri was like, "Do you know Doug?" And I'm like, "No, not really. Seems like a really nice guy." Ever since then, I've been saying they make an excellent couple. Excellent. Doing a little.
And so you're with Taco Mamas?
Yeah. Down in Chattanooga.
Very. Give us your name.
My name is Tim, and I met Terri and Doug bicycling. What else? Terri and Doug run a New Year's Day ride. Usually it's very cold, but they ride these Natchez Trace for about 100 miles, and they're religious riding that ride. And they recently have gotten me into gravel grinding, and they're teaching me a lot about gravel grinding. But the one thing about Terri and Doug is you're guaranteed to have a really nice ride and a good time, and it's very enjoyable being with them. So they're wonderful people, and I wish them the very best in their new life.
John Tidwell.
All right, how did you meet Terri and Doug?
Well, Tex and I worked together, and I've known the family forever, and they're both from South Dakota, and so am I. And Teresa and I lived about 40 miles apart in South Dakota. We didn't meet until we got here.
Thank you so much for coming to this special day for Terri and Doug.
Okay, now you can start. Sorry.
We're really happy to have you here. This is such a special day. It's a day that never happened before and will never come again for you two. The family and friends, hope you enjoy yourselves, relax, have a lot of fun, make a lot of good memories today. Have a safe ride afterwards, those of you that are. I want to especially introduce Ann and Tommy Lettrill, the new family members that I'm so proud to have. And knowing Doug as I have for these last few months, this is probably the most effortless thing I've ever done to welcome him into our family. along with his family. So this is really a great extended family we now have, and we are starting together. Just doesn't seem that long ago, Terry, when you were riding the little blue bike. And I was looking for pictures to see if you ever had training wheels. And if you did, well, that's a trike. That's a trike in later.
Yeah.
And I don't remember training wheels. If they were there, they didn't last long. But I am so proud today of you, your sisters. Very sorry your mom can't be here. Looking at you reminded me of what Rose Kennedy once said about her famous kids, that if you raise the first one right, the rest are easy. So we must have raised you right. I know that your sisters will be as proud of you as I am, and the role model you've been to them and our family. Thomas Douglas Lettrill. Welcome again. Love you, son. Your mom said that when she was scolding you kids at one time, she said, if you don't behave, I'm going to leave home. And that was Frank. Oh, I thought it was Doug that said, can I go with you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that most of you didn't leave home and are here today with us. I've run out of words. I'm enjoying this brief moment of fame so much, I want to talk more. But since I have no more words, would you please raise your glasses and toast of Terry and Doug. May you have a long, happy, and prosperous life.
Yay! Cheers!
That's my say, if there's anyone else that would care. Well, so we're going to be back to my act.
Good plan.
Bravo. Now we have a treat in that we're going to hear an Italian wedding song from Cinderella. And you don't have to sing along since she's going to be singing in Italian. She does have the translation at your place. So let me introduce Angelica Janine Reed.
Everyone, if you're curious for the words that will be in this song, at every table there is a printout of all the words in English. This will be an Italian aria, so hopefully words will transpire as well, with refrigerator accompaniment as well. So.
there's gonna fall right now.
I'm gonna feed you.
Yeah.